Hello everyone, I'm Jujstme and we will be running Sonic Racing today. My commentator for this run is Equinox, so say hello Equinox to everyone. He's
Hello,
probably
everyone.
he's one of the best guys in this game. He's the world record holder for a lot of tracks in time trial mode, and he will also be helping me for the upcoming game, which is Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. By the way, we should start with this game. So this is the All Team Races category, which means that we will basically be running all the races. This game has 21 races, and we basically have different modes. We have Team Race and Standard Race. We're actually going for races in the Expert mode because Expert mode is faster. Basically, the difficulty increases your max speed by a multiplier that is something like 1.36 if I remember in this game, so increase is pretty noticeable. So 21 tracks divided into basically all these different biomes, and the run is very simple, so you just have to run through them and complete them. So as matter of character choices, basically there are 15 characters in this game, but we will basically be using two of them, which are Zavok and Eggman. Zavok is basically the fastest character in the entire game, and that's because if you look at the stats, the boost stat is incredibly high, the highest in the entire game. And actually, boost is very important in this game, as well as in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, because the physics engine really likes boost and doesn't like speed too much. So we will try to explain stuff while the runs unfolds, I think. So I think just start. So the run is gonna start in 5 seconds from now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go. When you're driving in this game, you always want to think about yourself always boosting. Like, you're not just driving just simply without, like, drifting or anything. You're always drifting, you're always doing a trick or something, always maintaining boosting momentum. That's why the boost stat is always so prominent.
Yeah, boosting is basically the core mechanic of this game, because it's basically a kart racing game. So, as in any kart racing game, you actually want to boost. The boost mechanic is quite complex, because for some reason they made it unnecessarily complex, but that's the core point of this game. That's actually nice, to be honest. So basically, that's nice. Basically, there are 6 boost levels you can actually reach in this game. Each boost level, of course, applies a different multiplier to your speed, but the increase is almost exponential. So getting a level 1 boost is most of the time not worth it. Getting a level 2 and level 3 is mostly what you want to do in this game, because getting a boost level which is higher than 3, it's not possible by stunting or by drifting. You can only get it in very specific situations by mechanic, which is stacking. So you actually want to basically release different boosts together. For example, a boost pad, which is usually a level 2 boost in this game, and stunting, which is a level 1 to 3, depending on how many stunts you do there. Okay, so
Depending on your drift level as well, you only have to do 1 or 2 stunts, for example. Like, say if you build up a level 1 as you're going down a hill, and then stunt twice, you'll have a level 3. As opposed to if you get a level 2, you would only have to roll or flip once, and you would have a level 3 since the boost stat.
Yeah. So basically, what you will see me doing a lot in this game is basically stunt rolling, which means that when I'm going off a ramp, I will start drifting and I will roll left or right. That's for 2 main reasons. First of all, rolling on the left or rolling on the right will actually displace your car a bit on the left, on the right, so you can gain more distance when doing that. And second of all, you will actually charge your drift boost while standing and while in the drift, which means that sometimes you can basically roll twice, and in the meantime you have charged another boost level by drifting, which means that this can allow you to get a little boost earlier than you actually should. I don't know if it's actually
ramps.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually intended, because I know there is a bug in the drift charge mechanic in this game. So sometimes you're actually drifting, but the boost doesn't charge correctly, and that's because looking at how the game actually works internally, the game has an internal method that basically counts up to 7 seconds, because you are actually charging your boost level according to the amount of time spent drifting. And I don't know, for some reason when you are drifting the meter doesn't charge correctly. That's something that I discovered.
It happens very often in Time Attack, actually.
Yeah, you can. I mean, there is a workaround to that, which is basically switch drifting. So you can basically switch left to right while drifting, and that actually is a workaround for that bug, because the timer for drifting resets every time you change your direction. So I think that's the reason I think this is a bug.
Happens at any point before you get a level 3. Say if you charge a level 1 and you begin to charge a level 2 and you start switch drifting, the timer immediately resets. You have to wait the 1.8-ish second for level 2 to charge.
Yeah.
Then level 3.
Yeah, there's also this very game-specific mechanic. So basically, if you are drifting and you stand in the air, you land while drifting, you see that I'm still keeping my boost charge. Sometimes, like here for example. Okay. You should just use the Team Ultimate. That's a mechanic I didn't explain yet. So the Team Ultimate is a special move that you can do whenever your bar, your charge bar, which is below your car, really filled up. Wow. The AI was...
Oh goodness! Wow.
Ready to snipe me. Yeah, you have to know that the AI in this game is incredibly hard in expert mode, and sometimes
they're very crafty.
Yeah, they can be almost unfair, because they will basically behave in 2 different modes. So while driving, normally they will basically ignore you, which means that they will just bump into you whenever they can, which also slows you down for some reason. I will use the trait from my teammate in order to boost. And when they are going to use items, they have a godly aim. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. They're basically unfair.
Your teammates release a yellow trail depending on who's first on the team, so when you and the AI use them in tandem, you can increase the Team Ultimate meter very quickly. And also with item box transfers, if they decide to receive your items or give you items, it also helps increase the meter. So you can possibly get 2 to 3 Team Ultimates a game if you and the AI or actual people on a team manage to work as an actual team.
Oh, that's a nice... Oh, thank you. So the main reason for trading items is to build your ultimate card. But there's also a second reason, which is sometimes you can get lucky and the AI can give you actually useful items, like the triple boost that I just got.
They'll give you triple of any item you receive, right?
Yeah, that's random. And at least what I know now. Wait, these races are going very nice for now.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't explain. I actually changed to Eggman in this track because Eggman, every character can be divided into one of 3 different classes. There are speed characters, power characters, and tech characters. Eggman is a tech character, which means that he can basically drive off-road without slowing down, as you saw probably at the beginning of each lap. Zavok is a power character, which means he can smash through some objects of the track without slowing down, and he will actually gain some wins from doing that. Speed characters are supposed to be the fastest, but they're actually not. Their main mechanic is basically a radial burst. Whenever they release a burst, it can destroy items coming at you, but it's very hard, and basically a mechanic that is widely underused.
Power characters are essentially really good, as the speed cap for characters in this game are 30 rings, which is very low, to be quite honest.
Oh, yeah.
However, with power characters breaking through hazards on the track and gaining rings alongside rings on the track, they can easily get to 30 rings.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't explain much about the speed in this game. So the internal speed, which you cannot see because the game doesn't show you, but the internal speed of this game is something like 50 kilometers per hour or something like that. Zavok has a max speed of around 54. Eggman is around 50, so that's what we're talking about. And if you get 30 rings at least, because the bonus caps at 30, your max speed increases by 3 kilometers per hour, which means that globally it's roughly a 6% increase in your max speed, which is actually quite a nice bonus, I think.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, that was a nice jump.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but this strat is basically a time attack strat. Okay, that's bad. Didn't expect not to fail that so badly. So whenever you get hit, you lose all your rings, and even the fact that speed increase from getting 30 rings, it's quite noticeable. It's actually important to get your rings back as soon as possible.
Definitely.
Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. So I said that Zavok can smash through objects. These are one of the few objects you cannot smash through. These stones, I think they're called chaos stones or something like that. I don't remember, they're from some videos anyway. Okay, that's 139. Yeah, that's because I'm with it, that's from...
You served me well so far.
It's been pretty good stuff.
Yeah, the rally is going pretty nice, to be honest, for now.
I'm growing impatient.
Los Palace is one of those tracks which are basically ported over from the previous All-Stars racing games.
This track has quite a few spots where you wouldn't think that a trick or two would be successful. However, you can pull them off with enough speed.
Oh yeah,
there's quite a few spots, but then you just have to keep your eye out for them.
That's true. I mean, I don't know why, because sometimes the jumping in this game of the ramps is so inconsistent. I think that's
I agree.
I actually failed the start here, which is bad. Oh.
The crabs on the course, Zavok breaks through and he gains the rings. Those are the types of hazards that we need. Like crabs on the course that just run around.
Oh yeah, Zavok can smash through those crabs quite easily, so... Okay. I wanted a little
speed forward there. Okay.
Still okay. That's a fail. Oh, those spikes. I'm so worried about those spikes behind me.
Oh, they're so close, they're so close. There you go.
that one was terrible. Oh yeah, the AI will actually target you whenever they using items or movement, so we are going to see me
yours now.
fail quite a bit. You can see that. Oh my god, what the hell are you doing, Chao? Yeah, they drive like you basically don't exist, so they will just ignore your existence for a while. Completely.
They're not very mindful of you, they're just swerving to the left and the right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. And we didn't see much about the earthquake wisp for now, because the items in this game are just wisps, and some wisps are easy to understand. They are basically the same you already saw previously in other games of the Sonic series. Some wisps are actually new, introduced in this game for the first time, so they're quite confusing sometimes.
Using a wisp gives you a level 4 boost, so you can use them alongside boost pad, landing on a boost pad, and having a drift level to get a level 6 in total, which is the highest level. You can use these combinations to obtain higher levels than what is already there, such as a drift level 3, and then the pad level 4, or the boost item and then the pad level 5.
Yeah, the boost stacking in this mechanic is different by from what you might think, because stacking actually only stacks the number of boosts that you have, not the actual boost levels, which means that if you stack a level 4 and a level 3 boost together, you will actually get a level 5, but not a level 6, because every additional boost will be considered as a level 1 boost by the game.
Right.
That's true also for the previous game in the series, which is Sonic and Sorcerer's in Transform. I mean, the game is basically the same, the engine is the same. They only stripped off the transformation mechanic and like the physics a little bit, but the game is essentially the same.
Level 6 you won't level 6 which you won't honestly see too often. Zavok has the fastest pre-start, the beginning start, due to his boost stat being so high. So that would be the most prominent time to see the level 6 boost, but not really in many other cases.
Yeah, in this game, getting a level 6 boost is basically almost impossible. The only way that I know it's possible to get it is combining a boost pad, a drift boost, and a boost item. And another is the slingshot boost, because the slingshot can actually get you a level 5, so you can easily combine it with a drift or any other source of it and get a level 6. So, yeah.
Hopefully your teammates are close for you for good timing.
Yeah, that's true, and that's what I actually... Okay, thank you. This is quite lucky.
Very nice.
Yeah.
When the AI decides to be very nice to you and you get a triple boost almost every lap, it's very, very good. You can save a bunch of time.
I mean, there is a run in speedrun.com in which basically a guy got a triple boost every single time in Skyward, which is incredible. It's almost like the RNG in this game is broken, so sometimes it gets stuck to certain values. It's it. I don't know why. Because the AI sometimes really breaks, by the way.
Sumo, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Sumo at it again.
Yeah, Sumo. Yeah, you have to know that in our community, Sumo is quite a meme, so...
I'm growing impatient.
When all else fails and you can't figure something out, just blame Sumo.
I mean, I can understand why we say it's a meme. When they actually developed the All-Star Racing Transform, they basically didn't think about all some crazy stuff that we are now able to do, because in my personal opinion, they didn't think you could actually get so fast in certain sections of the game Okay.
Honestly, just break certain tracks. I agree.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think they thought that far.
I mean, time for travel. Doesn't remember you about anything. The
yeah.
jump. It's clearly not invented, but you can actually do it because you're so fast.
It's a good feeling, but it's just like,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, we will talk about that game later when we will actually play it. But yeah. Yeah, this lap was pretty horrible.
Sometimes those metal crates back there come down, so you just have to be careful of not being too close in the middle or too far to the left.
Oh yeah. By the way, this game, of course, has quite a few bugs. We didn't encounter any for now, but the first, okay, maybe one, which is the lost bug. So for some reason,
yeah.
sometimes when you land, you release your boost, but you're actually not boosting as you should. And we have some clues about why that happens. We are not sure. So,
from what I understand, it's a matter of the timing of when you release the boost that you're trying to achieve, and the timing of when you're touching the ground. However, sometimes, depending on the angle that you get off of ramps or things like that, it's sometimes you don't anticipate the angle at which you're going. So it's like the boost will come out, but you won't achieve the full speed from it. It'll release, but you won't get it as you're still airborne.
yeah.
In this game, you don't want to be airborne too long, as your speed decays the moment you go into the air. From what I understand.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
you want to try to be airborne. The time that you are airborne, you want to try to get as many tricks as you can within the short amount of time that you can, such as 6 tricks going on the long jump there.
You can actually do up to 9 feet, which is incredible.
Yes, just all depending on your angles. Angling is very important in this game. It's very, very important.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this angle rolling here is such a core mechanic because they actually stripped off the triple unique, which it was a way more powerful mechanic in the previous game.
Indeed. Triple uniques give a level 4 in ASRT, but they took them out in this game. Even if you try to do them in this game, you only get a level 3.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's the trade-off of getting the drift stacking, I think, with the drifts. I think that's pretty good with the tricks, because you can do a level 1 and then say roll twice and get a level 3. In tandem, you can get them in chains too, depending on the track. I personally think that's a good takeoff. I like it.
Yeah, that's true. So the good start here is basically very easy to understand. So you have this countdown 3, 2, 1, go. When the number appears on screen, you actually press the acceleration trigger and can actually get up to 3 charges. 1 charges get you a level 3 boost at the beginning, 2 charges get you a level 5, and 3 charges get you a level 6. The boost duration actually it depends on character class. Power class has the longest boost at the start. The other characters have a much slower boost at the start. But for the rest of the game, the normal boosting mechanic here, for example, pads or whatever, your character class doesn't matter. The duration of your boost actually only depends on the boost level in this game, because level 1 and level 2 boosts are actually lasting 0.5 seconds if I remember. Level 3 boosts are lasting 0.7. Level 4 boosts are lasting 0.9 seconds. Level 5 1.1 and level 6 1.5 seconds. So the higher your boost level, the longer they will last. So that's another reason why getting a high level boost is actually worth it.
I guess that explains why Zavak has the best pre-start.
Oh,
That's a great
yeah. All
explanation.
power characters have this very long boost at the beginning.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
As
close.
the thing comes down, it can squish you. So good.
This Earthquake Wisp, which makes those stone pillars appear, is one of the most annoying items in the game. So I've actually discovered that the game files actually define how often these pillars should appear in the game. So basically, every 90 seconds, someone is guaranteed to get this item from one of the boxes. That's the reason you will basically always see them in every race. But sometimes they are easy to avoid, sometimes they are basically impossible to avoid. Because if you saw what happened earlier, that was way easier to avoid them. That's because the road was so large. But when you actually have that, those appear in a very narrow road, that becomes much more difficult.
On wider roads, it seems as though they only seem to go on one side as opposed to one row, like the whole entire row. So you can, if they go all the way to the left, and if you're on the left, you can just go all the way to the right and avoid them easily in a wider path.
Yeah, that's
Pretty well so far.
I mean, those pillars are scripted, so the Earthquake Wisp will make. I think there are only 12 pillars that appear every time they're using it. I'm sorry for whatever is writing on chat. I'm reading just now. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is on PC. I'm not on PS4. But if you want to play this game, maybe PS4 is the best choice. So I'm using Eggman in this track because, I mean, probably there's not much difference between Zavok and Eggman here. As I told earlier, Eggman is a tech character, so he has a very very high acceleration and he can drive off-road without slowing down, which is useful here, and especially the good acceleration is something that I really want here, to be honest. By the way, I was telling you before that PS4 is probably the best version of this game because it's the most stable one and the bugs are basically the same because this game didn't receive any patch that actually fixed any of the outstanding issues of this game. And one of the most annoying ones is basically the online gameplay, which is completely broken. The netcode for this game is just basically not okay. Golem animation bug. So that's something that, for example, happens quite often if you're in first place. So for some reason that golem animation resets when going from lap 1 to lap 2, sometimes even from lap 2 to lap 3, that is much less common. You actually have to pay attention to that because you don't want to get hit by that golem. It actually slows you down quite a bit.
Sometimes going down on the lower path will make you respawn, depending on where the game, I guess, says where you're off out of bounds. Sometimes you'll land within the lower section, however the game will still respawn you for some odd reason. Very strange.
Yeah. That lightning. Of course we also have this. Okay.
Oh, man, Polly,
that's
right
good.
after.
That's good, that's good.
Nice! Yes.
Yeah. So if that item is shot from one of your friends, of course it will not hurt you. The point is, you cannot actually know if you're right.
Yeah, there's no actual way to tell. Just be ready to avoid them.
Yeah. There is no way to know before if the item was shot with one of your friends or not. Oh my god. Okay. Actually slowing down here, but that's fine. I don't have anything. Okay, finally. I didn't see my Stephanie ID. Okay, that's... I don't know if it's actually worth to get Jujstme here in this section. I need to test this out, because it's downward section, you actually increase your speed there.
I'm honestly unsure as well.
I mean, we have an internal tool to see the speed of the game, the car speed when playing, but I didn't actually test it with this track. It's not a real speedometer, but very close to that.
I'm growing impatient.
By the way, the next track is Roulette Road. It's one of the few tracks in which you actually want to throttle a lot, because it has the hardest turn of the entire game.
The last two bends where you're just going in a figure 8 formation.
Yeah, you actually need to slow down there, because otherwise there's no way you can do that in those turns.
Even with higher handling characters, sometimes you'll have too much handling. It's just like you'll have to slow down.
Okay, because here is highly appreciated, because this track is very narrow. So as you can see, there are a lot of items floating around. You can see easily why the crossing is a good choice. So the AI basically ignores you, it just tries bumping into you, which means that sometimes the physics reacts some weird way. Yeah, that's very bad bluff. Oh, nice! Finally! We have a boost item again. So in this game, the boost is weird, and that's because sometimes, even if you're just boosting fine normally, you don't actually get the full boost you're supposed to get. Maybe I told you earlier before about that, but basically one of the reasons it happens is because, unlike the previous games, the boost duration is so short that if you are not fast enough at your base speed, you actually don't have enough time to reach full boost speed in this game before the boost wears off.
For instance, as soon as you get hit and you raise the level 1 by drifting, you'll go back to base speed as opposed to waiting before you go back to base speed and then releasing the level 1.
But that's scripted, by the way. I think that's scripted. That behavior is scripted. Because there is some definition of some variable in the game that actually sets the minimum boost speed to 50. So I think that's actually good. Oh god, he's big.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's very dumb. By the way, we're done with this track. It's really hard, very hard track, by the way.
Very difficult to use.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The PC is a ghost town. I mean, the point is that nobody's interested in playing online on this game because the online experience is just terrible. The netcode is so broken that you cannot play more than 2 or 3 races before you get a connection error, get kicked out. That's a shame, because if they actually fix some of the outstanding bugs in this game, this is actually a fine game. Very nice.
Definitely. And its bugs from day one we're still waiting to get fixed.
Oh yeah. There are also some very weird graphical glitches in this game, but for some reason, entering the menu options and exiting it actually automatically fixes those bugs. I don't know why. So before starting the run, we actually had to enter and exit in the options menu for that reason. Because some tracks are basically unwatchable with those graphical glitches, glittering, stuff like that. I also made a bug report on the Steam forums, because for some reason, it didn't happen yet, but for some reason sometimes the game will start to render your game at 30 FPS, but the animation will still be at 60 FPS. This is such weird when that happens, because you see stuff moving at 60 FPS, but the track is actually moving at 30 FPS. That's something that, when that happens, it's just weird. Well, this track is okay. Was distracted for a moment, but that's fine. By the way,
This track is very, very narrow.
yeah. All the bingo tracks are basically very, very narrow. Yeah, there is so much variety in this game, despite most of the tracks are not interesting, to be honest. So when we charge our Team Ultimate car, and you can actually charge it by doing actions like in shop, trading your items, stuff like that.
Not bad.
You actually want to use it only use your Team Ultimate just at the last moment, because
I'm growing impatient.
mainly two reasons. You're invincible while you're using it, so if there is an upcoming item you cannot avoid in any other way, you can use it to avoid it. And also the Team Ultimate increases your speed, but makes you easily lose your control of the car, and sometimes it's just so terrible. Oh god.
In a situation where a rock quarry is in a narrow section, or lightning is about to strike your car, that would be an opportune moment to use your Team Ultimate as opposed to saving it for the very end. In those situations, it depends.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you need to use it to get out of that situation, it makes you completely invincible. Keep it in mind.
That was so scary. Too many AI.
Ooh, yeah.
And I already have my Team Ultimate bar almost charged, which is uncommon. If I charge it before the end of that run, I will actually use it.
You only need just a bit more.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, because you can actually easily charge it twice if you are in 2 laps. I mean, I say that easily, but I mean, it's possible to charge it in 2 laps. So the AI will just, you can just ask the AI for an item. Sometimes they will not accept it, or they will not give it to you. So you can actually see your teammates have an item in their inventory, because there is an icon next to the item, the HUD. If both your teammates have item they didn't use yet, they will not accept any item you try to trade with. Okay, no item anymore. Oh, that was scary. So that's Eagle. The Eagle Wisp. You saw the icon for my character just a little while ago. It's basically an homing missile. Ouch.
Very rarely it can go off track and hit a wall or such and not want to aim at you anymore. But most of the time it tries to aim for you. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, the Drill Wisp, okay. Yeah, the Drill Wisp is another thing that which actually makes you invincible, and it's similar to a bullet bill from Mario Kart. It actually, the behavior is exactly the same. So you see I charged the team ultimate twice, and that's nice. I will actually use it here.
If you hit enemies while the team ultimate is active, it can increase the duration of it.
Yes, but only if the enemy is considered a team rival by the game. Team rivals are basically those characters whose standing is better than you. It's quite complex to explain, to be honest.
Not bad for lack.
Black hole in Thunder Deck. Which black hole?
Hurry, I'm eager to win.
The only black hole I remember in this game is the Boo's house one. By the way, we are in the desert stages, so Sand Road is very difficult as a team race because there are very few items. So you have sometimes just avoid using them. You want sometimes to have at least an item you can trade your mates. That's important.
Not all of them take the shortcut either, do they?
Yeah, probably. I don't remember. Okay, so this is the shortcut, by the way.
Yeah, this is the shortcut that I was just mentioning.
And the fact there are very few item boxes here is quite beneficial sometimes, because it also means the AI you have very few chances to get nice videos. Nice. That's a very appreciated.
Opportune time.
Yeah, but that's because you can actually use some time attack stats if you have these items.
Yeah, as you can see, the method extremely changed with the time Steve boost item.
Yeah,
Have
I
a
mean,
level 3 just before coming off the slope there.
the time trial mode in this game gives you 3 boosts for each lap. So if you have a boost for your teammates, you can actually try to use the time attack strat. I mean,
Hopefully with no items in the way and good execution we can do it.
yeah, it's not exactly the same thing because the tracks do change a bit when they are loading time trial mode. There are less hazards. Some hazards are completely disabled.
Right.
Ouch. Okay. Easy avoid.
Nice.
Yeah, the main point is that the stone pillars do spawn in preset locations. So if you know the pattern, sometimes you can avoid them. Wow, let's say something like 5 seconds from my TV in this track. That's very nice.
Solid run so far.
I'm eager to begin.
Okay, so Boo's house is... Oh, the black hole is a graphical glitch in PS4 version. I don't know about the PS4 version too much, so I cannot...
I do not know much about it either.
Yeah.
Boo's house is a complex track. There is a section near the end part of the track where there's a portal and a trampoline that leads you directly into it. Depending on the position in which you're at the trampoline, the portal will let you come out on the other side, which is near the finish line where we started. And rolling rightwards after getting off the trampoline will land you closer to the finish line on the other side. For some odd reason, which I cannot explain, that's how the portal leads out. That's how the portal leads out. It's like a formation of right, going right.
Yeah, for some reason the trigger for the because this track basically you can see in the minimap, it's different from the others. So there is actually a teleport that is to transport you back to the beginning of the track. Here, this teleport here. So if you go to the right, you actually be teleported earlier than doing
Nice.
the jump normally. I think that's just because the trigger for the teleport is closer to the right side.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason, the only explanation I can give. Okay.
Nice.
So you can see I'm not using the team mechanics here, not trading any items with my teammates. That's because I have an invincibility item, which is extremely valuable. Let's just say that.
As mentioned earlier with the lightning item is unavoidable in most cases. You have to use an item such as the invincibility item or a team ultimate to escape it. Otherwise, it's a guaranteed hit.
I failed to use the invincibility item. It's not.
So you still safe it?
Although it's still not level. Yeah, the some tracks do actually have the invincibility item in preset locations. Okay, so you want to get this invincibility item because you can give it and use it when the situation arises. That was not a level 3. Okay, that was way better than I expected. And at the end we will just use it because of the speed boost. Also the invincibility item, because the invincibility item actually increases your max speed for a while.
You've served me well so far.
Okay, so we are going to Clockwork Pyramid, one of my most favorite stages. Okay. And I'm actually not using Zavok here. I prefer Eggman. I'm pretty consistent with Eggman in this one.
Go for it.
Yeah, my strat is basically to fail the boost start here, which is not much of a penalty because Eggman has such high acceleration. And use the slingshot. I think it's actually faster that way.
Well, it's a good way to build the meter.
Sorry, what?
It's a good way to build the team ultimate meter, yeah?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I tried to block you there.
Yeah, that's terrible. Because sometimes when you stunt and you bump with the AI, sometimes you will just get a stunt fail. So you can actually go off-road by going the left side, but I will not do it because if I'm too fast, I will miss a cycle for some reason with Eggman, and I will get this. I will fail the chance to get the shortcut. Which, by the way, I almost failed because I crashed before. Up through a lap 3 are easier, but you have to be very careful about the cycles because those moving gears can be sometimes difficult to manage. Anyway, the rest of the track is straightforward. Another thing that we didn't see yet is the gravity quirks in this game, because gravity sometimes just craps out. When the AI wants to storm you.
Lightning with a rock warrior afterwards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. The lightning strike and the rock pillars are very likely to appear together most of the time. Oh my god. Okay, I will use this. Because it's actually pretty valuable piece. And it also helps your teammates, because teammates will also use them. I mean, the team ultimate mechanic is strange, because your teammates are supposed to use it when you use it, because if your teammates are using the team ultimate alongside you, oh my god, second one. Okay.
If they're all not using it at the same time, it drains faster, right?
Yeah. It lasts way less. Almost. I mean, it's almost half the duration, I think, but I didn't actually check. This is going not really good, but that's okay anyway. Wow, I almost missed that cycle.
Oof.
Very close one. Missing that is almost like 2 or 3 seconds time loss. Because the shortcut is, yeah, the shortcut here is very valuable. Okay, 350. Okay, that's not good time. By the way, the run is pretty smooth.
I almost think he enjoyed being on a team.
Okay, so Market Street is the next one.
I would say this is my favorite track.
This track used to be one of my most favorite one when the game was released initially. I now hate this track. Because this is a nice track in time trial mode, but the AI in this track are so terrible. As you can see.
Oh yeah, there they go.
Spikes are a very valuable item, because as I told you earlier, the AI likes to bump into you, so the spikes will automatically hit them. It's incredible. They basically completely fail to acknowledge the fact that you are using the spike.
As they get closer to you, the spikes will attract to them.
Yeah. So I got the invisibility item because the AI actually likes to. Oh my god, the cross wisp!
No!
Big fail. Wow, Knuckles was almost driving me away from the shortcuts.
Prime example of them trying to block you.
Yeah. I mean, the AI used to do like that, even in ASRT, but it's much less noticeable, because you can get so far away from the AI in that game that it basically doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter in that game. Alright, we lap 3, and we still didn't see a lightning strike, which is worrying in my opinion.
Kind of surprising, but yeah, definitely worried.
Yeah.
As we mentioned earlier, it should appear every 90-ish seconds, but it's already lap 3. Haven't seen one yet. Standing
Okay, but I
toes.
have. Okay. Here it comes.
There it is.
It's quite a shame to use the
Sport.
Team Ultimate here because it's actually a waste. But yeah, at least I avoided that. Okay. The next track I think is Skyroad. Skyroad is
Served me well so far.
just the most broken stage in this game.
The beginning jump by itself that you can do. Yeah.
I mean,
Let's go.
when the game was released, many of the glitch hunters basically focused on Skyroad because Skyroad is incredibly quirky for a variety of reasons. The gravity in this track is completely weird and there are a lot of skips, respawn glitches. I mean, you can actually get a respawn glitch unintentionally at the end of this track.
Unintentional ones and intentional ones, and they can also, when they respawn you, they'll bring you at a further position than what you were.
Yeah, that's
Crazy
true.
stuff.
I wish. I mean, we see that section later. But basically, there is a section which you can basically fall off track, and if you do, the game will just respawn you at the end of that section for whatever reason.
The game's just like, oh, but there's the next checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was speed loss for some reason. So these two boost pads are actually acting like separate from each other, so you can drive in a way to hit both of them. You will get a higher boost. It's like you got twice the boost. Even here, you can easily get a level 4 boost.
Nice.
There is a very complex mechanic here at the jump, as I just did, in which you can basically roll on the side while drifting, and when landing you will actually bounce in a very weird way, which basically will allow you to get very far away. It actually saves 4 seconds, I think.
4 to 5 seconds, yeah, it's a very huge time save.
Yeah, but I'm actually very consistent with it, so I would never attempt it in a speedrun or in a standard race. I mean, in a standard race, it's probably unfair.
I'm the same here though. I'm inconsistent with it as well.
Yeah, I think that Giant is the only one who is completely consistent with that.
Yeah, he dedicated time to the track. I think like that was like his main track.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he destroyed it. He did. Staying in the goo there is quite nice, as it doesn't slow you down entirely when you immediately step into it. For what I guess, you have to be in it for a certain duration and extend it. And you can graze it, but you have to truly be in it for it to slow you down. That was an important.
I managed to avoid that nicely to be honest.
Yes.
I mean, ASRT has these which are almost as annoying. But the main point is that in ASRT, when you get hit by the items, you will slow down, but you will not stop completely. In this game, if you are hit by an item, you will actually completely stop for a couple of seconds. That's extremely annoying when that happens.
Whether you're drifting or not, you
Yeah.
just immediately stop. 203 rings? That's a lot of rings.
Yeah. Okay, sub 4 minutes. That's nice.
You've served me well so far.
And now we have Haunted Castle. Another broken track, but for a completely different reason. So many people actually did stop playing this game because of this track in particular. Because for some reason, some people are just unable to load this track, or they will just take something like 5 minutes, I'm not joking, 5 minutes to load this track alone. And nobody knows why that happens. I'm one of the lucky guys, so I don't have this issue now.
Same here.
Yeah. But when that happens, for example, when playing online, it actually causes the entire lobby to crash, because the game is not gonna wait 5 minutes, of course. You want to basically think that you reach that amount, and it's basically going to crash the lobby.
This game doesn't have a migration host feature either, so the original host of the lobby, if they never error, the whole lobby crashes.
Oh, the boost is nice, but not here. I wanted the wrong. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use it.
Perfect.
No, that's not perfect. That's
They
fine.
got you through.
Anyway, that's the shortcut, and that wall you have to hit that wall with an item, otherwise you will just crash to the wall. Unless you're
Near the end of the finish, near the finish line, you have to be careful with the axes coming down. Sometimes the timing can be a little tricky.
No, the axes are not really issue, in my opinion. That wall in that one is much more annoying, because you can actually go through it without any problems if you are using Zao, of course. But using Eggman, you actually need some items. Those gears are annoying but easy to avoid. Goodbye!
Let it go over there.
Yeah.
Team wants.
I mean, okay, it's very likely to get the rock pillars twice in this track, and the lightning wisp is also worrying, because if you get hit just right before one of those ramps here, you will basically be unable to get enough speed to make these ramps. You just fall off the track.
Yeah, it'll make you fall through the crevice.
Yeah. Oh my god, I told you. This is the second one. Which disappeared for some reason. Okay.
I was thinking it was gonna appear on the other side waiting for you.
Ah,
But it didn't.
that's totally possible. Anyway, this was very, very solid.
Indeed.
Yeah, 337. It's up 340, which is very, very nice.
I don't want to destroy you guys right now.
And yeah, we don't know the reason why this track is completely glitched in for some.
I'm so ready.
Sometimes it just takes a long time to load. Thunder Deck is another track that sometimes takes 5 minutes to load. But again, I have no issues with that. And this is a track in which you actually want to use Sonic, because time trials, Sonic is actually the best character for this track. But in the normal race, I think that Eggman is probably better.
By good defense and acceleration, which is what matters here.
Yeah.
You have to worry about items and
that's the
AI
reason. The
collisions and
defense for
everything.
Sonic is terrible. It's just terrible. Oh, that cube. Please, Chow, please. Not again.
There they go to ignoring you again.
Yeah. So you see me sometimes releasing a level 1 boost. Those level 1 boosts in this game actually sometimes are worth it. In the game we will do after this ASRP, the level 1 boosts are worth it if you are playing in A class. If you are playing in S class, just avoid them because they will actually make you slower.
When you're going downhill in this track, the moment you boost and you're going to a boosted state, you'll be at a higher base speed than what you were than going just originally going downhill too. That's why the level 1 boosts are so prominent, I would say.
Oh yeah. I mean, we will see Temple Trouble in ASRP, the game times.
Oh yeah.
I can actually make very 97 seconds. Oh, Sonic, please. Okay, Team Ultimate is ready. That's a good sign. Okay, by the way, Sonic, take the other path.
We're gonna try to set those cubes there.
Oh yeah. It's so bad today. Those corners.
They're extremely tight, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just leave for the music because the music in this track is so awesome.
Yeah. Probably my favorite OST. That's a tough one too. Sometimes you can't even see the board thanks to the loop.
Oh yeah, that's true, but
Luckily you had a team ultimate.
oh yeah. Oh no, just right at the end. Oh my god.
At the very end.
Yeah. Okay, so the next track is Dark Arsenal. Okay, Dark Arsenal is another track in which I actually use Eggman. But Zavok is probably... I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference, to be honest, in this track. There is a shortcut here, which basically you are not supposed to take every time because it's cycle based, but of course Chimo messed it up, so I will just take it. So
just like that.
Yeah, that laser is supposed to block you from using that shortcut, because you're supposed to get hit and fall off the stage, but for some reason you messed it up, so you will get hit, but you will actually land on the spring. And every spring in this game basically triggers a scripted jump, so even if you are hit, the game won't care, because it will just proceed with the jump. Here we have no problem, because the laser is off.
Those robots are one of the hazards that power types cannot break through. They will lose range.
Oh yeah, that's true. The point is that shortcut you have to roll on the right. In the other shortcut that we have on the other side of the track, you actually don't have to roll. You can just go through that shortcut and we just get the spring. That's so stupid. Yeah, that's
It's convenient though. Sumo at it again. Oh, there's a narrow part for the glory.
Yeah, that's very narrow. I mean, you can actually break some of the pillars with an item, like a rocket or something like that. So you can see here, I would just go normally. I would just and still get the spring. They completely messed up the shortcut.
Wow.
Yeah. The other one at least is a bit trickier, but that is so stupid.
Team Walt's almost ready.
Yeah. We just keep it until the end, because the lightning strike of another top pillar is very likely to appear there.
The dynamic duo of Doom.
Yeah, as I said earlier. So when you use the team ultimate, you actually want to stop drifting, because the handling is so good when using the team ultimate that when you drift, you actually lose some handling. Oh, that's good. Very good.
Right at the very end.
The game is really helping me today.
Very rewarding.
Time is coming up at the end of the next track, so yeah, get ready for that. For 2-bind loop, we use this one. The moment we cross the finish line at the end of this track, is gonna be time.
We're at the finale.
This track is very simple and very easy, generally speaking. The main issue is of course the AI. As you can see, the item spam in this is incredible.
Bunch of explosions and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my god, Vector, please! Okay, that's not the best route. Down with that boost, but anyway. Okay. Oh, triple boost, that's much appreciated. The game is really helping me today.
Yes.
Okay. Ah, the cube. I didn't see it. Sorry. Oh my god. So ideally I want a team ultimate by the end of this lap. Oh god.
One right after another again.
Yeah, that's bad. That's incredibly bad. Oh my god, that was such a nice track. Completely destroyed. It's a shame. And the real reason it's a shame because I was on world record pace until now. But yeah, I didn't want to have it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, time, sorry. I didn't say it. I just got Mario Karted. Oh my god.
GG.
Yeah,
I believe
GG.
I late split, I believe it was a 1:13:34. I'll
Yeah,
update that
the
immediately.
time should be something like 1:13:33 seconds.
33?
1 hour,
33, I see.
13 minutes 33. Which is
I see,
incredible
yeah,
because
that's about accurate.
yeah, we actually use in-game timer for this one, so I can actually tell
I
you
see.
because I have an in-game timer going on a second
Even
screen.
before it's actually world record Kappa.
I mean, you want to know by the in-game timer? Do you want to know it? The in-game timer
Oh, sure.
is actually 1 hour, 1 minute and 20 seconds. You have to think that the world record is 1 hour, 1 minute and 18 seconds. I am 2 seconds away from the world record right now. So yeah. Just because I got
no.
Mario Kart in
All because of the Mario Kart
Oh
gimmicks.
no!
Wow!
You literally just got world record.
Dude, if I would have known that, I would have been like, wow.
Yeah, that's true. I just got Mario Kart at the last
Oh
track.
man, that's unfortunate.
Indeed.
I mean, I maybe should make a screenshot of my live split right now because at the end
Yeah,
of
but-
Dark Arsenal previous track, I was 7 seconds ahead of the world record, and I just lost everything in the last track.
Everything was so
Oh
smooth.
my
too.
god.
Yeah, that's true.
Even when you fell off on one track, I think.
Yeah,
Well, you definitely got a good marathon one now, but
Oh,
that's
yeah,
so
that's true.
unfortunate.
that's true. By the way, thank you for watching this run, and I think
Yeah.
we'll be next for Sonic and Dot's
Yeah, we have-
Transform now.
Yep, we have one more run. I don't even know how to pronounce. I'm so terribly sorry. How do you pronounce your name?
Just tell Jujstme, and don't worry about that.
Just me? Okay,
Yeah, that's okay. You just tell.
You've got one more run coming up. You've got Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform coming up.
Yeah.
But we'll be heading onto a quick intermission just for what splitting purpose and for you to get set up.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll see you all for that.
Yeah.
So stay right here.
Yeah.
Sparati, esta música es para ti. Alegría de una samba y cha cha cha. Muévete, a este ritmo muévete. Una noche de fiesta será. A todo el mundo viene aquí. Todos quieren estar feliz. Ay, qué lindo carnaval. Esta noche vamos.
So BRB. Alright, so Jujstme is currently setting up the next game, so in the meantime I will just quickly shout out for what we're actually here. We're here to raise money for Go Rescue, which is a pet adoption center in Virginia Beach. And it's one of these like just one local shelter. It's not like one of these like big, like multi-million-dollar like national like networks of shelters. It's just one tiny shelter. And so your money's going to a good cause. These whatever we raise will make a difference. Every dollar counts. So if you do like to see dogs in the Virginia Beach area, lost dogs get a new home, then you can donate to the cause by typing !donate in the Speedruns live chat, and you will get a link. And you can also contribute to incentives like that. So if you'd like to see, let me get the schedule up. If you'd like to see, for example, I believe I was already mad because we already received the next incentive that's coming up later on the day for Celeste for a bonus run all seaside was already mad. So, but we still have one. We still have one more on this day, and that's gonna be the 2 Lunar Lights incentive. So, if you guys want to see 4 runners change to X% no major skips, then that's open. That's still open for taking. So. That's gonna be later in the day. That's gonna be a 4-player race, so get hyped for that. 2 Lunar Lights. So we have a pretty good block coming up later too as well, but we still also got the racing game block. So, all right, I believe AC Jujstme about to get ready here. So.
Esta música es para ti, alegría de una samba y cha-cha-cha. Muévete, a este ritmo muévete, una noche de fiesta será. A todo el mundo viene aquí, todos quieren estar feliz. Ay, qué lindo carnaval, esta noche vamos a gozar. Seguimos cantando, seguimos bailando. Es un día de carnaval lleno de felicidad. Para ti, esta música es para ti, alegría de una samba y cha-cha-cha. Muévete, a este ritmo muévete, una noche de fiesta será.